Previously on The Guardians of Fehal. In our last episode, the party safely retreated to the shrine area in their forest and spent the night camping outside in the rain, trying to decide what to do about Ulin and how to potentially capture the group that Una is pursuing. After discussing all the variables, they decided the best option would be for Una to go on a date with Ulin disguised as Jasmine and try to see if she could potentially flip him and get him to join their side and turn against his compatriots. After they had set a plan in place, they spent the rest of the evening discussing their own activities, with the twins discussing how to incorporate Forian, the goddess of war, the hunt, and death, into their shrine. Nora sharing her fear with Una about how she threw herself at Ulin and potentially got herself in a dangerous situation. And finally, with Nora and Rowan discussing their fears of being in such life-threatening situations for the first time in their lives, but vowing that they wish to protect themselves and everyone else. After a long night of sleep, the party wakes up on the day of the date. All right. And the twins talking anymore tonight, or are they good?
I mean, yeah, but we're good.
So for this piece, I think we should do this, and for that piece,
Yeah, pretty much.
They're like sketching in the dirt.
Okay. You guys wake up in the morning, no issue. It's still kind of drizzling a bit. As you make your way back to the guild, I'm assuming.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's we want to find out if we can get that
Cash in
sleeping
Nora's
draft,
favor.
whatever.
Cash in Nora's favors.
Oh yes.
Yep.
See if we can get an
I didn't forget the
antidote to
plan.
it.
Yeah. I'd say you probably slept in a tiny bit, where it's probably like 8 or 9 by the time you get back to the guild, just because it was a long night.
Yeah.
And but you know, you get back and there's a bit of like, you know, people are going about their day. Breakfast is mostly over and stuff. But where are you all going first?
To see if we can get that.
Yeah.
You're all gonna go see the alchemist?
Well, no,
I
but
will go see
doesn't matter
Nora.
what the hell else we're
I
gonna do.
would probably go since we both know him.
Okay.
The rest of us will sit out and
He's
fill
a
our pockets of
goblin,
bacon.
right?
Yeah. What's his name again?
Hold on, I have it in my notes.
I was
he's
like,
a
I have the.
J.
Yeah.
Started with a J, didn't it?
No.
alchemist is
Lucius.
Lucian Applecore.
Lucius.
Yep.
Was it
Lucius.
Lucius? Okay.
Mhm.
Yep.
Nora has spent some time with him. He's like, he's in there working. He's like, busy. Is it important?
Lucius.
Nora, how are you? It's been a few days since I've seen you. Were you coming to work on anything fun?
Not really today. Actually, we were kind of wondering if we could ask you a question about a potion if you have time.
Sure. Like, what kind of question you have?
She's gonna turn to Una, and be like,
This is all you.
This is you."
Do I have a pet name for him? Are we on that good of a term?
Lucy.
Lulu.
Lulu.
No.
No, I don't think I would have had.
No, I don't think you would have a nickname for him.
I'm sure I've seen him before.
Yeah, you know who he is, and
Yeah.
he's seen you around before, but you don't probably have like a nickname for him.
Okay. Are we on friendly terms or not
Nothing
so
like-
friendly terms?
Sugar buns or
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's on good terms with you. I mean, you brought him herbs and stuff before, so he
Okay.
knows who you are.
I just want to know that he's aware of me.
You've
my
probably
personality.
gone hunting for certain ingredients for him before too,
Okay.
even like animal things, because sometimes you can use animal pieces
Right.
and potions for
Okay.
ingredients.
So I am looking for something that would maybe put someone to sleep for an hour, maybe 8, preferably an hour.
that would be completely unacceptable. And then he was like, close the door.
Really close the door. Like
Scurries
get really
up and
close to
closes
him.
it.
Yep.
Uh,
All right. What dare I even ask what for? You know what? I don't really want to know. Is it going to get me in trouble?
Oh,
Not at
don't.
all.
No, not at all. It's actually gonna be able to help a lot of people.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
persuasion.
One of you, because
I-
Nora's help. Probably Nora.
Nora.
Okay.
Please be
So
Nora.
Nora would have
Okay.
advantage. Probably Nora would have advantage because she's helped.
You're gonna love this. That's a 21 with a natural 20.
Oh
Hey.
my God. Okay.
Is a 15 or a 20?
I need to know the specifics of the size of the person because I'm assuming you don't. Knowing you wouldn't want them dead. You just want them. You want this person knocked out.
No. We
Okay.
don't want them dead at all. No.
Just a little sleep. Okay. This is some pretty sketchy shit. Some high level stuff for it. You can see he's thinking about what to ask for. He's like, I could make you this, but it's gonna be a little bit costly because stuff's kind of illegal. And I don't want to have a reputation of this. So this is a one-time thing, and there's gotta
Oh,
be.
don't you worry. This is only the one-time thing, and if you need my help for it, I'm willing to help you. But we're doing this to help a friend and stuff. So
I wouldn't want
No
your
one will
help
be
for it.
hurt
I
in the
don't want you to be able. No offense to you. I don't want you to know how to be able to do this because I barely trust myself with this. But with this knowledge, I want in payment for this. I'll do it, but I want unique ingredients to make a potion.
oh, okay. I've gathered ingredients for you before. I'd be happy to do it again.
It'd probably be more.
Is there something specific you're looking for?
I'm trying to think. I thought of something really bad.
That's so good.
Feeling I know what you're thinking.
What do you think I'm thinking?
I'm not gonna say.
Pair
You're
of
the
Hans and
DM. You're
Franz with
supposed
still
to say.
warm underwear.
Not that.
No. You know the twins that are here?
I won't
Yeah.
look their eyes.
Hans and Franz?
I think that normally, at least this is a Fae superstition, and you probably have heard it before. You know that when there's twins, it's usually lucky. There's stories of that. And also,
Yes.
especially because they have unique eye colors. And I found out from Ponder that like their birthdays are like during a special like astrological event when the moons were in a certain period. And that's normally lucky to use in potion ingredients. Can you get me locks of their hair?
I can imagine I can try. I mean,
I
we're
have
close friends with them, so I'm
Yeah.
sure I could figure something out.
Seemed to like the suggestion when I was implying it before. Of course, granted, I was warning him not to that someone want their eyes. I don't want their eyes. I mean, that would be an amazing potion. If they died of natural causes and were willing to donate it, it would be wonderful, but I would never wish that upon them. It's just
For
their
science.
Who did he ask that to?
You.
You!
Yeah,
You!
hair grows back, so I'm sure they'll understand. I mean, they're helping us out a little bit too, so we'll just explain what it's for, and I'm sure they'll be okay with something like that.
Andrew does not remember this conversation.
I don't remember this at all.
Yeah,
I
this
have
is when you
no
guys
idea
first
what-
met him.
weird invisibility potion from him.
Yeah, remember he gave you that maybe unsafe invisibility potion?
Yeah, that I still have.
You got it when you were getting supplies because you were trying to get like
Mhm.
flint and tinder
Yeah,
to go
yeah,
to
yeah.
Firefield the first
I
time.
remember coming in here and talking to him to get that potion.
Yeah, that's something he
that
said.
came up because he said he saw your eyes and he's like, "That's lucky," and you're like, "Thanks." My brother's is the opposite. He's like,
Let's
"Wait,
roll back the tape.
yeah, I know this because I just listened. I've listened to Diary so recently. Yep, you were horrified and you were like, "What the fuck? I don't know how to react to this." And he said, be careful, somebody might want to steal your eyes for potion ingredients, but I would just, if you want to donate them, if something happens to you, I would happily take them, but I'm not wishing you ill. I want you to
I remember this conversation.
Well, we'll be back. There's only one problem is we kind of need this as soon as possible. As in tonight. Is that gonna be okay?
The dosage. Give me the details about the person you're trying to dose. That might be a thing to decide. And if they have any resistance to toxins, like if they're a druggie, then this might not be as effective. But
he is an alcoholic. As far as I'm aware, he does not do drugs.
this won't affect it the same way. So you don't got a problem with that. Does he do any sort of other kind of drugs?
Not that
judging.
I'm aware of.
I think I know what's going on here. This is an intervention. You're trying to knock him out, take him out of the bar.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Like I
Yes,
said,
that is
you're
the first part of
you're
our
gonna.
plan.
This is actually helping people.
It is an intervention, Rowan. It is an intervention. There's no
I'm not
lie.
there. I'm not there.
I mean, we did say we were helping people, so.
Yeah, he'll say, give me like rough size, height.
Yeah,
You
Una would
basically-
do her best to describe him. If he's still having trouble, then she would cast disguise self. But if she can,
No,
do
he
it
can,
pretty
he just
good-
needs to know like the rough weight,
yeah.
body mass, like, you know, just 'cause
12
he's trying to
stones or some shit.
Una would do her best
some
to
shit.
describe him
Yeah.
to the best of her ability, so
Yeah.
she doesn't have to cast disguise
It looks
self.
like he has an idea, and he's like, well, he's like, I think I have enough to make it. It might only last an hour or two, just depending on how his body digests it, but at least this amount won't be fatal. It'll just knock him out.
Perfect.
Unless he has some sort of underlying medical condition, which, you know, that you know of.
Is Selkie a medical condition?
Yeah.
Yes. No, it's but no. I gotta work on the actual dosage, but I think I have enough to make something, but you're lucky. I don't need to use hemlock for things very often, so
Thank you so much for your help, and we'll be sure to be back once we actually talk to Hans and Franz about this.
oh yeah, make sure you give me like a good lock. That way I can get quite a few potions out of
Okay.
it.
Both Hans and Franz's gave Una hair, right?
Only one. No, wait, only yours did. Okay.
Okay.
You got like strands of blonde hair. No, but he'll say he'll work on it.
And she
Hey.
better not give that away. Give it to you as a friend.
I know. But
Symbol
if
of
you
friendship.
refuse,
Why would he refuse?
I don't know.
Anyway, Nora will end up leaving after he is done speaking and when he goes back to work.
Okay.
Same.
You three, when you go into the food area, you actually spot with somebody like it looks like there's a redheaded woman sitting in the corner with like a box kind of there, kind of like looking around and stuff, and then she sees you and then she's like, oh, and then like gets up and walks over to you, and you guys recognize her. It's Sophia, which is Rhiannon's Padme.
Got it. I was
but close.
I was like Sigourney Weaver.
Rhiannon's Padme? So
Yeah, her
You
her
look
she's
like-
the actual princess?
her
No.
handmaiden.
Her handmaiden. No, that's what Aaron called her when he first saw
Yeah.
her.
It's the Padme situation.
She referred to her as like her. You've seen her kind of be the servant that's in on her secret and like be more of like her more trusted
Confidant.
person. Yeah.
But she's also a bit of a jailer. From what Rhiannon had said, something along those
She's
lines.
A bit of a what?
A bit of a jailer. Like she's kind of
No.
there to watch her, but she trusts her.
Did I say that? I don't remember. I think she said she's always worried about servants ratting on her, and she trusts Sophia, but Sophia's still a. She doesn't know Sophia views her like as the same way because she is her mistress. They have a pretty equally beneficial relationship though, because Sophia is letting her learn magic off of her stuff. So otherwise,
Okay.
Sophia wouldn't
Yeah,
have gotten the chance
whatever.
to-
However I took it, that's fine.
Yeah.
You,
Yeah, that's fine. However you take.
So Sophia, How's it going?
Oh, things are very well. I actually came to deliver this to you three from.
Yeah.
So she's like, I came to deliver this to you guys.
I'll reach out and
Okay, take this. It's just like it looks like a, would it be a box? Let me see what it'd be like a small box, and there looks like there's some letters tied around the top of it that have some sort of like wax seals on them. Or one letter. No, actually a couple of things of paper.
Rowan's just eyeing the whole thing, just like looking it up and down. He's super curious.
I'll let you read all that for a minute. It just was, I might need to take messages back. I was going to take messages back.
is it literally just for us three?
No, it's for everybody, but she's just giving it to you.
Okay, because you said
I have
as
to use
her
three.
for you
Oh,
three.
for you guys, but
So-
like she knows that you're part of the you
Yeah.
So
you
how-
guys are a collective.
yeah.
So
So you said there's a couple of pieces of paper on here? Like, are they like addressed to Una and
one specifically is it just says to my friends. Another one says to
Hans and Franz?
yeah, one specifically to Hans and Franz, and then there's a box. So yeah, that's what's there. What?
I was kidding
Yeah.
when I said Hans and Franz.
Brother,
Brother,
were you
just-
expecting something?
What's that?
Brother, were you expecting something?
I mean, no. Does somebody want to go get Una and Nara?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
So
Go and get him.
it's Sophia, right?
Yes.
Sophia, if you want to sit here, I'm
Oh,
sure
sure.
there's like the big long
Yeah.
tables and stuff. I'll sit down and I'll hand the one for everybody over to Rowan,
Mhm.
and I'll
Oh,
take
okay.
mine.
Yours specifically. I don't know. Are you gonna start reading yours now, or are you gonna wait for everybody else?
No, I'm just gonna the one for me. I'm gonna wait to read out loud to everybody. No, this is
You're
How's the
it's the
weather?
Hans and
Actually, send
Franz. I'm like,
It's basically actually yours is papers, and you can see on it. It basically is it looks like a legal document of sorts, and then there's a
Contract.
like that basically says on it that it has your name on it, and it says that it's listed as this person has permission to for appointments with Lady Rhiannon Belmont and you're listed as the cultural and language teacher.
I will.
For tea.
I like
Appointments.
I take it, like put it in my safest pouch.
Yeah. And then basically, let me see. What'd yours have? On the piece of paper, it looks like a seal that was wax.
Mm-hmm.
And it is shaped like a pointed oval with really pale blue wax inscribed with 3 eagles in flights, and around the edges of the seal is some sort of like fauna, like a shrub plant or whatever. But you think this is like what her personal seal is.
Can you send me that description or like put it on the G drive just so I have it?
No, we need the art.
Yeah, I'd
I
like to
didn't,
give.
make art, I didn't make art for it.
Ugh.
Come on.
Okay.
How are our podcast listeners gonna know?
Yeah, if we
Because they
can't
have
share
fucking
this beautiful art with
listening.
them. Yeah, but if we
I
can't
wrote
share this
out.
beautiful art with them, Lizzie.
Look at this
I know.
art. Oh wait.
Fine, I'll make a shitty like seal thing or whatever.
Yes. MS Paint or bust.
No, I want this in Notepad. I want fucking
Yes. Pixels.
ASCII art. Full ASCII
yeah, ASCII art. There it
art.
is. All right, so that's what mine says.
I love it. Yeah, Rowan will read the one for the group.
Okay. Yours, the one for the group says basically, dear friends, thank you so much for your company the other night. It is wonderful to spend time with you, and I hope that the future means that we will all be together more frequently. In the box, you will find what are they? You will find reasons to come visit me more frequently, as I have included my seal with that bears and paper that bears you all as my exclusive tradesmen on behalf of any business for the Merchants Guild. it's a good reason for you to present it to the guards, and they will let you through easier with less questions. Hans and Franz has a unique one specifically since he was going to teach me Celestial and more about their culture. Hans and Franz, the craftsman. I should have your I didn't actually write out what she wrote, so I just had notes. I should have your bag done by the 5th day of the month of Faunus, which you would know is the next month. So like it's a bit of ways away. This is more like a 20-day project. So I'm sorry it takes me longer. I do not want to pull in other magicians to help with it because they would ask, what is it for? And I would prefer to keep it secret. I have not decided what I would ask you to make in return, but I will keep you posted when inspiration or a need arises. Also, you will find papers for the aqueducts, which Una specifically asked for. But I must have these back, otherwise the House Griffin is going to be very mad at me, and I don't want to explain why I lost them, and I will never bring you snacks again.
Man, okay then, good. Oops!
And then basically you'll find my seals in there as well. Please treat them carefully. Do not lose them or the paperwork, as it will be I would hate for my seal to fall into the wrong person's hands for forgeries. On a separate note, basically she says, I know it might be difficult to coordinate schedules to meet for lessons and everything like that, especially since you might have to travel for work, but you can speak with Sophia about maybe a rough idea of when the first language lesson would be, as well as Nora and Una. I would love to have tea with you sometime. Hope to see you all soon, and I hope that you are all well. I should have written it out. It would have been more eloquent. But yeah, that's basically the gist of what the letter for everyone says.
So, I just wanted to say hi.
Say hi.
How you guys doing? Hope you're well.
Yeah, but she basically, and then the box itself has seals in it for each of you, and you have each paperwork, and then there's like rolled up sort of scrolls of stuff, which you would assume are the aqueducts plans that, Una asked for.
So when Una comes out, I'll hand those over.
Here you
and
go.
Then I'll hand everybody their personal letter, or their personal seal thing. And I'll tell.
Oh, also, her note to you would explicitly say, "Don't wear it in your hair." Because she knows you put shit in your hair, like not shit, but you know what I mean. You put jewelry and stuff in her hair. Like, please don't put this on your. Don't make this super obvious.
Yeah, he's a simpleton, but he's no idiot. Sophia, I do feel that I may be busy for the next couple of days, but when's the festival?
4 days from now. 4 days.
What 1, 2?
It's on the 18th. It's on the 18th of the month. The fighting pits around the 14th. Oh, so it's 3 days. 3 days.
Yeah.
Oh, my timeline's off.
Way to go.
So, Sophia, but it sounds like we're going to be busy for the next couple of days, but I would be more than happy to try and come give her a first lesson after the festival.
She'll probably be busy the day of the festival anyway with the various nobles that will be around visiting and diplomatic things. So I don't think she was expecting an immediate, but it was mostly to start getting an idea. So I'll see if she wants me to come back and figure out the specific times with you after the festival, or if she'll send a letter or something.
Either works for me, but I mean, if you want to, if you come back over next time, maybe, you can sit down and have dinner with us or something if you'd like.
Cool.
Fucking right on, man.
Cool. I get dinner. Sweet. She would say also that it'll be similar for Nora and Una. She told me to ask about a date with them as well. Like it'll be a few days before.
Maybe the date. Yeah, it probably won't be until after the festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do actually, she'll kind of like look around. She's like, I don't think she's planning on, I think she'll be busy at the festival, with her duties. Kind of like giving a look like she probably won't be sneaking out, but not wanting to say that.
Yeah,
like,
I was just gonna say, yeah, we probably won't see you unless from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know how her pin works for necklace. What did I create it into? Was it
Her hairpin. I believe she had to go to a dinner function or a lunch yesterday, so she didn't wear it because she knew there was a chance and she didn't want to use up the charges on it. But I'm sure she will be using it to its best advantage.
Glad to hear.
Is there anything else you wish me to tell her, or any letters you wish for me to carry back, or anything like that? If not, I will take my leave, but I didn't want to leave.
I mean, for me, my thanks. and
Same.
My greetings.
Yes, tell her
Same.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
I will get the aqueduct's papers back to her safely.
She didn't give me a time. I'm hoping maybe within like a week or so she'd want them back, but...
Yeah, maybe when, you guys go have tea or something.
Mm-hmm.
But Sophia, is it Sophie or Sophia?
Sophia.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Well, Sophia, it's very nice to see you again, and hope we'll see you soon.
You probably will. But she says, I wish you all well, and thank you for being a friend to her. She's been very lonely the last year and a half, and it's nice to see her smile more again, like when she first started going to the school. And then she'll curtsy and then, like, leave.
Thank you for being a friend. Howard is frustrated over here.
The only other thing, and unless we're going to speed to the date, there's one other thing that I was going to say was waiting for you guys back at the guild.
What's that?
Can we steal Hans and Franz's hair?
Before that happens,
Why are you trying to steal my hair?
Ponder comes out and said, one of the servants told me you were back, and there was a letter for you, Una, and he gives you a letter. And then he also says that he just was curious if you guys were interested in accepting any immediate jobs or if you're going to stay around for the festival. He's trying to make some plans for things.
I mean, it depends on what it is, and it sounds like we're going to be busy tonight and maybe tomorrow, but depending on what you've got, we could be interested.
It could be. It's mostly some transporting jobs as harvest starts getting closer. They'll want to get some more supplies out to the neighboring baronies, but most people will be coming into town for the festival, so there will probably be more transport jobs after that. And you actually notice Ponder's actually kind of like, he's standing up a little bit straighter now, and he's got his hair like brushed back more. Like it's not much. But he looks a little bit little less dead inside. Like maybe.
Oh, Ponder.
The pep talk helped a bit.
I'm going to come find him later. It's fine. Is there anything that maybe going like, south, southwest?
There might be a little bit later in the season for minerals and such. The Blooming Meadows usually does fine for agricultural things on its own, but a couple of things from the north, like fur, they always enjoy getting. But that will be a little bit later in the season. But otherwise, there's going to be some more meat.
Okay. I mean, those ones are a little bit of interest to me.
Is there anything going up to Breakspear?
There probably will be some things heading up in like the next week or so. So I'll keep you in mind for when those maybe leave if you're interested. But
I would appreciate it.
Of course. But yes, I'm glad you're all doing well, and I will go back to my office and bury myself in paperwork. And Una, you can see that the letter is from
Orin? Yeah!
Do you want me to read it to you, or do you want to read it privately?
Go for it.
Okay. I put it in the same folder that the first one was in, so I'm just putting all of his letters in there in your shared drive. So basically, this one arrived today, which is the 15th day of the month of Rakier. Hey, Una, I'm totally safe. I met up with Perry and Caitlin before following up on my lead. And also, the minute you read these names, Caitlin is the one that you've had a very antagonistic relationship before.
Woo.
They were in the area looking for 2 other people, Gorian and Sel, who apparently were looking for clues to the Pirate King's treasure. We managed to get the jump on them and beat them to their quarry. I ended up joining those 2, and we ran into some gogglers, which Una would know is what her village calls Kuatoa. You know what Kuatoa are? Those are the fish people.
Yep.
Who were worshiping some artifact. It was dicey, but the 3 of us managed to handle it. We're not really sure what to do with it other than keep away from the people who want it. We tried looking into anything about magical items, but there aren't really any public records we could see about things that gogglers would worship and a pirate king would want to steal. I've thought about heading to join you just to get out of here for a while and lose Goran and Sel's trail. Your place might have good resources for finding knowledge, but I am curious to know if you want us to make the journey. I am anxious to see you. I'm glad you found strangers to trust. This is the first time in any of our letters you've ever spoken of other people you trust like this. Besides Ben, but that's because he knows about our home. They must mean something to you if you're trusting them. But if you need me to tell off the one guy who saw your seal form, let me know. I'll have words with him. I love the cape. The stitches are good, and I'm mad at you for considering switching careers to become a weaver after you begged me to come join you as a ranger. I better get a job in your new shop you plan to open. That's enough for now. Sorry, this is just getting to you. It took a few days to find the gogglers hangout. Love, Oren. And then you can see, like, P.S., like, he started writing stuff and scratching it out, but it's basically, did you like my gift? Have you tried scratch? Was the gift pretty scratch? Did you get the gift scratch?
Oh.
Did you like your birthday present is the version that made it in there unscratched out. And he tried really hard to scratch out the earlier parts, but you can kind of like, read around it. Then it's like, PSS, I forgot to include this and I don't want to rewrite the letter, which he's notorious for doing this to you. Okay. Like, I did learn an interesting tidbit about your lord's family. And they have a really cool myth that's a tavern song. Apparently, they were known as great shipmasters and loved the sea, which makes sense because, lived on the coast. But they have some kind of family heirloom that was known to help protect the sea and combat storms. I don't know if that's cool, but I thought it was. Shame they don't really have any money anymore. Those pirate lords and their king really wrecked the coastline here. Okay, love you. Hope to see you soon. And you can hear his voice as
he said love twice.
That means he means it.
It's okay. Una said love Una. That actually. There's so many things, okay?
I want to keep throwing shit at you. Can't keep it straight.
That orb, man. That sounds very promising. What? That orb sounds pretty wonderful.
Orb?
The orb that was being worshipped by the fish people.
He didn't say it was an orb. He just said they were worshipping some artifact.
Ah. The artifact.
Lizzie hasn't decided what it is yet.
That's right. But it could be what the Lord's family had prior.
Well, he didn't say whether they still had it or not. Just they have a legend about a cool...
Exactly.
It
could be. It's a possibility. Putting A and B together and trying to make them fit.
Did you like the scratches out of his notes of like, how do I
thought I mentioned that and then rereading my letter.
No, you didn't.
I never did.
It's okay. You were having a lot on your mind. But
it's okay. Yeah, no, she still wears it in her hair. Very pretty.
So I guess, is there anything before you guys get ready for your Una's date tonight?
Studying aqueducts to the best of her ability.
Okay.
Thinking about writing a letter and waiting to write the letter until after all this shit goes down.
Okay.
Did we get...
Oh, go ahead.
Did we get Hans and Franz's hair, or do we need to role play that?
I don't know, Josh. Would Hans and Franz give up his hair?
Why do you need it?
And would you tell him what it's for? Or would you lie?
I just ask him for his hair to get the potion. That's the payment.
A potion.
The sleeping potion.
Why do you need my hair?
That's the payment. He wants a strand of your hair and your brother's hair.
Why does he want our hair?
I didn't ask.
Nora would be honest with him.
That's honest. She didn't ask why.
Twins are supposedly supposed to be lucky, and you guys have Apparently your birthdays lied in some special time that made you more lucky, and
How
so
does he know when our birthday is?
I don't know.
From Ponder.
From Ponder.
Rowan, you weren't there.
From
How do I know
Ponder.
that?
So he wants it because apparently it helps with like, you know, it makes better potions the more lucky.
So my hair is gonna be used to make potions?
Mm-hmm.
My hair is considered to be magical?
Yes. It's a very honorable thing when you think about it.
I don't know about honorable. I don't know what kind of potion is gonna be made. But I will admit, it's kind of cool. How much hair does he need?
A lock. So maybe we
Like-
could just cut
Like he
some,
wants just a little strand?
not just a strand, a lock. Like
How many hairs is a lock?
Nora will pull like, a lock of hair from her own head and be like,
about this amount.
Okay, I can't count that much. Here, you just take it.
Well,
are you actually counting my hair?
No, I said
What is
I
that
can't count
count?
that much. Here, you just take it.
Oh, okay.
That's what he
Nora,
said.
Nora will take out her little knife that she keeps on her and she's gonna grab from behind his ear so that
oh.
way it doesn't end up showing as much, that she's actually like clipped a little bit, and she'll just cut off a small lock, not crazy amount.
That should be enough. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Make sure
And
I
then-
get a note about what potion he makes. I'd like to
I'll
know
be
what
sure
my
to
hair
ask.
is doing.
I'll be sure to ask.
Now for the other one.
She'll scurry off to find your brother.
Okay.
Hans and Franz?
yeah. No.
I don't know what this seal that I got. I can't put it in my hair. Am I supposed to put it in my pockets?
Are you like trying to figure out where to put it?
No, he's stuffed everything into.
No, I just thought it was funny.
Yeah. Nah, what's up?
So we were able to get the potion that we needed for the plan. So there was some payment needed in order for him to make it. And we were just wondering if we could have a lock of your hair.
Well, I mean, I could just give you some gold if you need it.
I mean, I don't think he wants money. He asked for a lock of your hair. Your brother gave us a bit from him too. Apparently it's a twin thing. You guys are lucky.
Yeah, he's kind of weird about it.
Yeah. I mean, I can vouch for it. It's kind of like an old fae myth kind of thing, like a story that twins are lucky, and the fact that your guys' birthdays land in a certain period of time also makes you more lucky. So he was really interested in
And
getting
the
a
fact
lock
that
of
the
your
eyes
hair.
are different color.
And the fact that your eyes are a different color.
Yeah, I distinctly remember this conversation 100%.
Definitely did not forget it.
Can we just get a small lock of your hair so that way we can
I
go
mean,
get
just
potion?
enough to match my brother's short hair.
Just this amount.
And she'll hold up what your brother gave.
I can't count that many.
Can't count.
Touche!
Shit,
Do I
this is
need to
gonna
cut
be-
yours too?
This is gonna be the third braid cut off. Fuck, I'm gonna start looking real
Third?
fucking goofy. Yeah, because I gave one to
Una.
Una.
One to Rayon it?
No,
Did you?
Rhiannon doesn't have a
No.
lock
No.
of his hair.
No.
He did it for
Why do I
something
feel-
else.
Yeah, why do I feel like I gave another one away?
I feel like I would remember that. It wasn't song, was it? I don't think you
I
gave
don't
it
think
the song.
so. Maybe
else
not.
would it
Maybe
have
that's
been?
the one.
I thought you did something with the bird people, but I can't remember.
No. No, they wouldn't ask for a lock of your hair though.
Well, they wouldn't have asked for it, but I may have. Well,
I don't know. I'm currently re-listening to those episodes, so if I catch anything in there, I'll let you know. But
regardless,
Yeah.
a little goofy here, but I'll take because I mean my brother's hair isn't very long,
No.
sure.
so
I just cut this from the back behind his ear so it wasn't as noticeable.
I'll make sure to point it out. I'll try and find like a little bit of a longer
You could just
braid.
cut. You could probably like cut some of the edges off or
Oh
something.
yeah, I could just cut from like
Strip.
underneath the by the
Yeah,
on
like the
neck.
baby
By the
hairs.
nape.
Yeah,
yeah.
because I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't had a haircut in a while, and my neck hair is long as fuck right now. So
Mhm.
I can only imagine Hans's Franz is pretty long. But yeah, he'll just take some from underneath and.
Giving him the shitty nape neck hair. No, I'm kidding.
I was actually gonna be like, yeah, take it off my back hair.
Oh
At
god.
least it's not pubes.
Well, I didn't want to
thought
go
that
there
was
on
what
the.
was gonna happen.
I didn't want to go there on the stream. But
I don't
Totally
even.
thought he was gonna ask for your love juice. Totally thought that's what he was gonna ask for.
What?
I don't know. Something about twins and lucky Dick.
Girl, you nasty. You nasty. Mute yourself. Stop talking.
No, I thought it was funny, Megan. Nope.
give her like a matching amount of hair to my brothers.
Okay, yep.
Nor take these back to Lucius.
But Una, before you before you go, what kind of potion is he gonna make?
I don't know, but I'm going to ask because your brother asked too, but I don't really know right now.
I mean, if it's something cool, if he doesn't
I'll
have
let
an
you
idea right now, but when he makes it, when he figures out what he wants to make, tell him to come to me, and my brother first, because it could be something really cool. Maybe it'll work really awesome with us.
Okay. I'll let
Thank you.
She'll
And-
head back.
Thank you for talking with him.
Of course.
I wouldn't have wanted to.
It's not too bad when you get to know him.
I'm sure he's very nice. He's just a little creepy to me because he wants my eyes.
Yeah, he did say something again about that. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
I'm sure it's totally nothing to worry about. He just wants your eyes. Like, not your eyes, just the jelly inside your eyes.
Just
That's
the
all.
jelly inside your eyes.
It's the irises.
Squish them like
that's-
grapes.
He he's just pestering Ponder like, so what did they put on their donor form if they didn't have it? Ponder's like, I'm not telling you that. I'm gonna
You
give you
probably
an
asked
HR
them about like
complaint.
every unique
HIPAA does
person
not
that
allow me to
enters.
release that information.
Disclose this.
He probably asked that about like every unique person that enters into
yeah.
the guild.
Oh, he's probably asked about Rowan too, or Nora. Maybe not. Yeah, probably Rowan.
Yeah,
Rowan,
because I'm
definitely.
common enough.
You're half elf. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he'd
like
be
half
like-
elves.
Who's that dude in Guardians of the Galaxy, the Collector? He'd be like,
Yeah.
may I have the honor of purchasing your body after your untimely demise, of course. Like,
Mhm.
after you've become deceased.
Oh, Benicio del Toro.
Pretty much.
Yeah, is there anything else for you guys before you go for your date tonight?
Turning
Uh,
Sprinkle into a bat.
Okay.
Talking to Ponder.
Talking to
Okay.
Lucius.
Okay.
Because-
Lucius.
Lucius.
Yes.
I was like, Lucius, what?
You have no problem getting your bat form. Is there anything with you, Josh, that you're doing before this or no?
Just
real
gathering
battle
up copper and iron, so he has enough to make the pieces for the board.
Okay. What about you? What'd you say, Megan? Other than Sprinkle?
Sprinkle, is he a bat now?
Yeah, you can have him turn into a bat. Yeah, he's
Yep.
a bat tattoo now.
That's so weird.
What about you, Aaron?
You guy whose name I totally remember.
No, I don't think.
Okay.
I can't think of anything.
What are you doing, Andrew? You're gonna go talk to Ponder, and you want to go talk to Lucius. So which
Lucius.
one of you wants to go
Lucius.
first?
Is it
Yeah.
Lucius or Lucius?
TH.
Lucius.
Lucius.
Okay.
Lucius.
See, Lizzie said it first, and then that's how I got
Sorry,
it.
I'm so sorry.
Lucius.
Lucius.
Okay.
And he'll tell you what he's thinking. Is like, so I'll tell you what I'm thinking. So it's not necessarily the hair itself is that magical. It's more of like the luck associated with the odds of it. So any potion that necessarily it acts as a good stabilizer for something that has the low odds of working. You know, if you use it as a stabilizer, it works. Or there's some kind of ones that mess around with luck and chance that I'm interested in. Or sometimes having sort of a shared effect or something. Like if both people drink the same potion, they can kind of like have special like abilities where they could offer each other health or extra like like warding bond almost, something like that. But there's a few different ones like that, but it's basically only possible if you have two similar agents and you can mix them together and then play with the odds a bit of luck.
So do you know what one you're gonna start with?
I think I'm gonna use it to stabilize some of the more difficult ones that I've been having issues with getting to work first, and those are more basic, advanced potions.
What ones are you working on?
Oh fuck, which ones is he working on? Why did I say that?
Your fault, Lizzie.
Oh, slip of the tongue.
There's a potion of clairvoyance I'm working on. That one's really, really a pain in the ass. There's a potion of flying, which I've never been able to get to stick. It doesn't quite bond it doesn't like to bond very nice. There's another one that actually can turn you into sort of a misty form, and that one's also very highly unstable, so we'll work for that.
Okay, well, thank you and good luck. Let me know what you end up actually making, because I know Hans and Franz were actually very interested in knowing what you end up making from their
Well,
so.
I don't mind telling them, I don't mind talking to them at all about just, if they want to come visit.
Well, I'll let them know, but otherwise, if you're looking for people to try out your potions, I'm sure that they'd be more than happy to help out.
Yeah, that's only for my newer inventions. Some of those other ones that I make can be sold for a lot of money and, those guild profits. I gotta pay for this shop area somehow.
Of course.
Independent contractor and all.
Well,
Yeah,
let me know when those end up going up for sale, because it might be something that we might end up being interested in.
Okay, I'll let you know. It's gonna take a while to brew them, but you know how to go. Some of the more rare ones take months, but who knows? Maybe by
I know how that goes.
winter.
All right.
All right. Hope to
Thank
see you
you.
around soon. Take care, Nora.
Thank you very much for this. We appreciate it a lot.
Mhm. Now remember, I think it'll at least last for an hour or two if it matches to the conditions, but anywhere between, you should get at least an hour out of that, unless this guy has really got high toxins, but if he's not doing drugs, he's probably okay. But anywhere between the hour and two, it might be a little dicey, so.
Okay.
If he starts twitching horribly after he drinks it, call your nearest cleric
Okay.
to administer the last rites.
Oh,
Good to know. Thank you.
And he
got
just
real
scurries out.
Mhm.
She just says thanks really quietly and scurries out.
Okay. Hans and Franz, you wanted to go talk to Ponder.
Yeah.
Why are you just giving out our information willy-nilly?
What?
No.
No,
Carry
you
on,
don't know
brother.
that.
Carry on.
Did I just go find him or what?
Yeah, he's in his office. He's working.
Okay,
Hunt him down.
You just said you want to go talk to him, and then that
Yeah,
was it.
he's in his office working. Come in.
Bonda?
Oh, hello, Hans and Franz. Is there something you need?
No, not in particular. I was just wondering. We might be busy for the next couple of days, but when things calm down a bit, I was wondering maybe you wanted to come out and do some morning calisthenics with me. It's good for you. It's good for here and here.
Do you hate me?
No.
Why would you ask me to come do that with you? I would die.
Well, no, I'm not going to make you keep up with me. I'm just. I just want to throw the offer out there because now that you said you were having a bit of a tough time, now that sometimes when I get in my own head, a good workout can really help, and maybe we just go for a light jog, just some light calisthenics. I can always work out harder later in the day if I need to. But if you know what, it's fine.
Give me a charisma check.
Oh, I thought it was a 17. It's a 12. So 15.
Okay. You can see him thinking about it, and he's like, I'm not promising it's a reoccurring thing, but I'll go with you once and see if I like it. My health conditions run in my family, so I probably should exercise more and get out from my desk.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for you. Nah, I mean, I know that Nah came out with us one morning. Did Una ever come out with us?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But
He's like, Nora went out with you?
yeah, Nah came out with us one morning.
And she did okay?
Yeah. I mean, my brother and I can be pretty intense. But
Oh, believe
all-
me, I'm aware.
but we didn't get here yesterday. You know, we had to start somewhere, and we understand that not everybody is where we are. So we know how to, you know. And plus, I can help you, you know, with like make sure that when you're doing push-ups or sit-ups or something, that your form is good, so you're getting the maximum amount of exercise for your effort.
All right. Well, you said maybe tomorrow? No,
No.
sometime.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
within the next couple of days, maybe the day of the festival or the day after the festival.
I think actually the day of the festival should be fairly. I have the day off, so maybe we'll see what's in the morning and stuff. So
Yeah, if I'm
the day after that will be absolutely a shit show, and for the week after that, because of all the merchants ready to do business. Everyone
I
comes in
suppose.
around. Everyone comes in for the chariot races. Like normally we get crowds when holy days happen, but the chariot races are always a big draw. So everyone's going to be here, and then they're going to want to do business. So the day after will be a little. The next few days after will be a little rough, but yeah. So
Then-
maybe the day of.
Are you going to the chariot race?
Chariot races?
I haven't decided yet.
Did we know
Okay.
about these?
Yes,
Okay.
it's just been mentioned like forever ago. You guys wanted
Got
to
it.
enter.
Yeah,
you were
it's
gonna
like,
ask
yeah.
Brianna
Right.
to sponsor you, and then it never came up because just so much.
I
shit.
thought better of it because,
Yeah.
I mean, at least for my end of it, I did. It's
She
not
actually
dangerous,
kinda
but it may put her in a weird spot if we ask her to sponsor us. So I wasn't gonna do
Would have been
that.
an interesting question. I thought about what she would have said, but it never came up.
All right, Banda, will you have a good rest of your day? You know, maybe we'll see you later.
Oh yes, I'll be here. But yeah, he'll say goodbye and then go back to work.
Okay.
But yeah. So for the date, how are you guys doing this? Right now, I'd probably say like it is kind of misty outside.
We're just gonna be fashionably late. By like fashionably late, should be like 10 minutes late.
Okay.
And I'll get there a little bit early. I'll get there a little bit early. So I'll take the hat and I'll just like one of our uncles or something from the village.
Swen.
What's that?
Swen. The only reason I know you have an uncle named Swen is because when I was listening for the campaign diaries, Josh said you guys had an uncle named Swen who got lost in the forest chasing after fairy lights.
Yeah, sure, Uncle Swen. but not tribal like we would be from the village. Like more
It's just facial features and stuff.
yeah, just like him, but wearing like clothes that's normal for this area.
Okay, so you have to attune to it, but yeah.
I
The hat
do.
of disguise. Yeah,
Oh.
it's an attunement item.
Are you okay with that, Aaron?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, no.
And we've got all afternoon, so
Yeah.
I'd probably spend a little time like getting it just.
I would
right.
put Spriul in his spot and let him sit
Oh,
there.
Jesus.
Okay. Okay, so who's gonna be actually in the tavern? How early are you getting there?
Mm. I'll probably try and get there like at least 20 minutes before
Una?
9. So like a half an hour before Una gets there. And I'll try and kind of like scope the place out a bit, even though I'm
Okay.
terrible at it.
I'm gonna put you. Do you have roll 20 up, Andrew?
Yeah, somewhere.
So Andrews and Bar, Josh and Rowan are at the
At the
backup
inn.
inn,
Yep.
the Woad.
So, where are you gonna sit?
Or is this the only open table?
Is he in? Aren't you gonna stand by me?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to figure out where.
Cause he's here.
This is the closest, right here. You can
Everybody,
sit-
I see a bunch of people clicking. I don't know who you are.
Mine
You're
is
blue.
blue.
Okay. Okay.
Mine is the color of woad. Die. So this is open. This one's open, this one's open, and this one's open. And
Is this guy at the bar or is he at this table?
He's at this table. No, he's at this table.
Okay. So I would make sure that Una knows what I'm going to look like. And then I'll start by sitting probably over here, like over in the corner over here.
I think I enabled it so you can control your token, so you can move him to wherever. Do you see your token? He's on.
Yeah.
There we go. You move him wherever.
So I'll probably sit over here for now.
Okay, so you're there 20 minutes early.
Yeah.
Ulan would walk in 10 minutes before.
Okay. Where does he sit?
Here. Right there. Because there was nobody there before.
I would probably... Shit, that's going to be hard.
No, actually, he probably would have been there 20 minutes early sitting there.
So he was there when I got here then?
Yeah, he was there when you got there.
And there's one person here and two people here?
Yep.
This gal's just sitting by herself?
Yeah, she's sitting by herself.
Oh, what about this gal? She's sitting by
She's
herself.
also sitting by herself.
Is she like just a human or what?
Yeah, she's just a human.
Okay. He might... How, like, in relation to how old I look, how old does she look?
Which one? The one that got
The one-
dark hair, or the
this
one
one.
over here? This one?
Yeah.
This one probably looks. Let me look at a picture. Let's say in her mid 30s, and she kind of looks like a traveler. Like she just is on the road a lot, traveling. Looks kind of like she's just having a meal and like a drink, and she's not gonna be there like forever. Like she might leave, but you're not really sure. Like she's sitting and kind of just drinking and like reading. Like she's like reading something and writing notes in a journal. So.
Does she look like she's specific? Like, don't fucking bother me.
She just kind of looks in her own. Yeah, she's like looking in her own book or whatever.
Fuck, because I don't want to take this table, and then if she gets up and leaves, take this table, because then it's like I'm trying to get closer.
Join her.
Well, but I want to sit where she's sitting.
Yeah, if you sat at this one, you would be able to see Una, because this person's by herself too.
Well, but if I'm here, I should be able to at least hear them.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Because I want to be able to hear her. So like I can. Oh shit! Would we have set up like a passcode, a word that's like
Probably.
this is like, hey, come fucking heal me.
Satyr. Satyr.
You say the word satyr?
Satyr.
Okay.
Satyr means Una's drunk and needs help, because that's what happened last time.
All right. Fuck. Realistically, how far away is this? Like, would I be able to hear her if she said it loud? Like, if she like kind of
1,
loudly
2,
said satyr?
3, probably more like 5 to 10 feet, like 5
Okay.
5-ish feet away.
Is there somebody playing music?
Yeah, but there's the piano's on the other side of the inn or the bar, so it would be kind of cool. It wouldn't be right next to your face.
Okay. How well can I hear these two gals behind me?
They're kind of loud and chatty, like screechy girls' night.
Couple of Cathys.
A couple of Cathys.
Well, I'll do my best. I'll sit here with my back and my ear open this
Okay.
way.
Go get served.
And I'll order some food and
Okay.
some,
I would like some deep fried cheese curds, please, and some.
I mean, if that's an option, yeah.
Sure, it's an option. Why not?
I mean, yeah, okay.
Anybody? Una's getting there too early, and you're on Una Nora as the. No, you're the spider, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then Hans and Franz and
We're at the inn.
Aaron, Rowan are. You're at the Woad, which is a couple buildings down.
Yeah.
Is that far enough away for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Okay. All right. So
Friel is sitting nearest, as near as I can.
I do have a question for you, Megan. Where is the bat tattoo?
It is invisible underneath my disguise self.
Oh yeah, good call. Good call. Good call.
It's the same thing with the snake.
Mm-hmm.
Like, technically the snake tattoo's not there because it's disguised by disguise self.
Mm-hmm.
So no, it's no tattoos. I look like Jasmine, my wonderful Arabian princess would probably be the greatest way to describe her.
Okay.
But in red instead of in purple. I also would have put the potion in a flask, and
Purple?
She was wearing purple for the fighting pits.
I was wearing purple for the fighting pits, and now it's
Oh,
like
I
a
was talking about Jasmine. I was like, didn't she wear blue? I'm
No,
really
she had like a
confused.
teal
yeah,
color.
she was in blue in the movie, but no,
Yeah.
we're gonna go red this time.
So is she still like in the belly dancer like accoutrement and
Oh
everything?
yeah,
But I'm assuming
100%.
she's got her armor and stuff on underneath that.
Yes,
Under
like
disguise
Un
self.
is fully ready for war underneath disguise self.
Is she doing like the midriff and everything? Because it is a little colder with the rain and everything. Or
Yeah,
she's,
probably.
like,
I mean,
still doing the
she
okay.
would- yeah. I mean, yeah.
Because she's going sexy.
She would know.
Okay.
Una
Think
herself.
about
would
the
not be
anatomy of that for a second.
Yeah, right.
If you're wearing like a tight, silky top and it's really cold outside,
She might
and
be
your
getting
disguised self, I mean, you have to recast disguised self to have that. Then as you warm up, you wouldn't have them.
If he's really paying that close attention, where's ugh. So that's another question.
I don't know, Andrew. Would you be paying attention?
That the look on his face is everything. That's a good question. I would prestidigitation. How long does that last?
An hour.
Because what maybe she would do is she would not disguise Una's cloak, but change it with her wand of prestidigitation, if she could, so it matched her outfit,
Okay.
if possible, like black, like she'd make turn it black or whatever, and then that way she has her cloak at least, and I mean it's easy to take on and off without it looking too weird with her disguise self. We'll
I
see
mean,
how.
you could have your cloak on and not have that as part of your disguise self.
Yeah. That's what I would do, but use prestidigitation to change the color of it. If that works. I don't know if that's possible or feasible.
Where Una's pin is on her cloak, right? Her seal pin.
She would hide it.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, I probably,
No. Like
I would assume she would.
yeah, no, that would be she'd probably like try to find something to change it. But honestly, she wants to be she doesn't want the seal obviously showing because
Yeah, okay.
for obvious reasons. Yeah. No, and then the potions in the flask. She'd probably actually grab a couple of good berries and or
Mhm.
not good berries, a couple of drunk berries too, just to have close. Well,
Okay.
how many good berries could she fit in a bottle?
Really quick, one thing I was going to ask earlier, and I completely spaced. So I don't know if you'll answer this or not, but what does that potion taste like? I wanted to ask you guys to ask.
Oh.
I would say
So something where like you should mix up some of your drunk berries in your flask with
Yeah, that's
it.
what I was curious if I should do,
would
but I don't know if it'll react with the potion.
Which is these are things that I meant to ask and I forgot.
Hemlock tastes somewhat like parsnip and has a mouse-like smell.
The fuck does parsnip taste like?
Very earthy and rooty, like a radish
Yeah.
almost,
Oh,
just
okay.
not as. Not
I'd say
as
in
strong
dried
as radish.
powder form, it probably would remove some of the flavor of it, but it's still gonna have like maybe a little bit of a like.
Could
You
we-
want to mix it with a really strong alcohol so it doesn't like overpower it.
Could we put some of those drunk berries,
Yeah,
like
because
squish
you'd said crush them up and put
Yeah,
them in there.
crush
in
them
the
and put them
flask.
in the flask?
Yeah.
Just a couple,
The juice
because I want him to drink all of that potion. So it'd
Yeah.
probably just be like 2 drunk berries in with the potion, because
Yeah.
that would just like be a bigger shot.
Yeah.
So, and
Okay.
then I also keep those drunk berries close by Could be like, oh, well, you drank my flask, and if it doesn't seem to be working, then be like, well, do you want a good drunk berry? I don't know. I come up with some sexy name for it.
Oh God.
A
We call
The
Kyberry.
new street drug.
We call this the viper's bite in the
Yeah, there you go. The Viper's Bite. Yeah.
I shouldn't be
We'll
giving
think
you ideas.
something.
Okay.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Okay.
Getting ready, you guys, for a date. Oh my God, Una's going on a date
With her brother.
with her brother.
Yeah, Josh. She said it first, not me.
Not.
Not a brother, like a really old friend.
It's more of like if you accidentally like had like somebody that you really liked and their younger sister or brother suddenly grew up and was really attractive, like, and then you were like you ran
If
into
you
them later, where you didn't
accidentally?
recognize them. I don't know, like you hadn't seen them in a long time and then you ran into them at a bar and at first you didn't recognize them and you're like, oh, that person's hot. Wait, isn't that so-and-so's little sibling? Oh God, like I feel so weird now. That's what I think it's like.
Yep.
Still a level of weird, but okay, so you walk in, I'm assuming. Una.
I'm strutting in.
And basically you walk into this inn. It's kind of lively tonight. Like it's a crowd. It's not like dead like a Monday night at like a bar. But it's, you know, it's got people in it. There's music and like kind of softly playing. And basically one thing you notice is you kind of walk over and see Ulan and he actually like kind of stands up like respectfully. And you notice his hair is brushed. His clothes look a lot cleaner and nicer. He lost the 5 o'clock shadow and the posture is more like commanding, like confident. He still has dark circles under his eyes, but his demeanor has switched from more of like the defeated and sad one that you saw at the fighting match the other night to more of one of certainty and confidence. And he like looks you over and is like, you look very nice. Aren't you cold?
I have to think of the accent that I used last time. Hold on. How do I want to do this?
And your character would have noticed they looked a lot more put together too, Andrew.
No, I have this cloak and I'm used to being warm.
You
she'll
hear
sit
Hans
down.
and Franz's tanker just like drop. Like
That was the perfect
fuck was just
16-year-old
said?
awkward response, though.
Hey, she's a teenager. Let it be.
He kind of laughs and he's like, are you a bit nervous?
I must say, this is the first time I've been in a bar without my brother nearby.
Oh, well, I'll be sure to be the perfect gentleman tonight then, so you can be at ease. And he'll basically kind of actually like put his hand like around your shoulder and like lead you to the table a little bit. Like gently. Like do.
Moving to the table. And Nora's on top. I can't move Nora.
Whoa.
I don't want to be there.
I don't either.
if he leads you over the table, which side do you sit on?
Oh, whichever side he is opposite of.
Well, if he's up out of the table, and he
Does
leads
he-
you.
Is he on this side or am I on this side?
Yeah,
Which
like
side?
Lizzie, does he like get out of the booth?
Yeah, he'd get up and like greet her, so he would let her pick which side she wants to sit on.
I'll sit on this side so I can see Hans and Franz.
Then I will switch.
This is gonna get really awkward really fast.
I am so excited. Aren't you cold? Nah, I'm used to being warm all the time.
Dude, I am half asleep right now. I don't
I know. This is perfect because actual Megan knows how to out-flirt me, but exhausted Megan, I stand a chance against.
Are you saying I'm a flirtatious person, Lizzie?
I'm saying that you're confident and you know how to work it. I do not, but when you're exhausted, I have an upper hand because I'm awake right now. So.
Unless I've been drinking. That could also be it.
But no, you sit down and he's like, so what's your brother doing this evening?
He decided to stay in the room and watch Bagheera, my snake.
Oh.
Oh, your snake's name is
It's
Bagheera.
like he's got a fucking TV in there.
Yeah, I was like, Am I just watching the fights on HBO? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Rory McIlroy is supposed to win the PGA Tour tonight.
He basically says, your snake's name is Bagheera.
Yes, it's a family name, you could say.
I feel slightly honored knowing that you didn't bring your snake along. Makes me feel like you trust me a little bit, since they didn't seem to like me the other night.
She's definitely a acquired taste, and definitely, I must say, was not a good fan of you. So I figured it would be best so I could get to know you better.
They say the best things in life are after you've known them for a bit and had time to study them. So, do you want anything to eat?
No, but maybe some water to wash some of these. Hold on, I'm gonna Google a name of a berry. Hold on.
Wash these acai berries down.
Yeah.
I was like, do I do just acai? But there's an actual berry from the
pomegranate seeds. Like, you can get pomegranate seeds. Like,
That's
those are
true.
all
There's
over
something called araca.
Raka.
It's a drink.
Raka berries.
It is
Raka.
a cloudberry.
You can literally call these whatever you want.
I know.
Just call them like red
They're viper berries. We're stealing what Lizzie said.
viper berries. Okay.
I'm used to drinking viper berries.
Those from the Copper Sands. Not yet. I don't want to spoil my appetite, and but I do have a drink coming as well first. So I know you said you wanted water. I'm sure they can treat you something, but basically he'll kind of make small talk with you. He'll ask you kind of things about like, what's the Copper Sands like? I've never been there before. And you can tell that he is being like sincere and like, tell me about the Copper Sands. I don't know anything about it. Like,
He actually thinks it's a date.
Andrew's face is like,
This poor guy, I feel sorry for him.
Goodness gracious. I mean, depending on what he wanted to happen tonight,
Yeah, right.
that might still happen. He's going to be tied up and gagged. Maybe that's what he was looking for tonight.
Maybe. I will tell him what I know about the Dragon Sands, or the Copper Sands. That it's in South by Dragon Claw. That my brother and I grew up there. We lost our mother a couple of years ago. Standard stuff. See if anything kind of jogs his memory, kind of getting to know him better.
is Luna kind of got her hands resting on the table at all or anything?
Probably. Like the
Okay.
fly. Like
When you mentioned losing your mother, he probably would look a little sad and like have a bit of a drink, and he's like, "Oh, that's a pain, I know." And then he'll like actually kind of like reach across and like pat your hand a bit, like,
oh.
I get it.
If he pats it, then I would maybe like use my fingers to like stroke the back of his and be like, "Did you lose your mother as well?"
Oh God, why did I do that? God, no, I have to do that.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
you're talking apparently to a flirt, and that's what I would do in that
I know.
situation.
This is hard because I'm such an awkward turtle. Like, this is so hard.
How do you think I got Stefan? I just flirted my ass off, and then he found out it was nuts. So
He realized that leaving you wasn't an option. He's like, well, fuck, I guess I'm here forever.
he's like, "Oh shit, I got attached," or "She got attached."
If I leave now, I may not wake up tomorrow.
Her
So-
talons are deep. I can't.
It's more like a blood-sucking leash that, like, once it gets on, if you don't pull it off, it's too late.
It's like a tick. If you remove them without removing the head, it's just going to come back.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you get Lyme's disease.
Well, sure.
basically, you asked him like about his mom.
Ask him if he's lost his mother as well.
Oh yes, I lost my mother. I feel like this is pretty early into a date to get into serious stuff, but I suppose you said you liked sadness.
It is definitely a trait that I find easy to connect with.
Well, what else makes you sad? You seem like an interesting person, quick to make friends, rather beautiful. Does your brother and you've been there for your brother?
I have been. Sometimes it's what lies beneath the beauty that's more important, and people don't seem to be able to look past it.
It's always harder once you get to know people.
And thus brings you back to sadness.
Then it leaves you open to get hurt.
I thought that's what drinks were for.
So much sadness, you might as well be drowning in it. And this is very much what drinks are for. And he'll take some of his drink. He's like, so tell me about your mother.
She was a brave woman, much like my brother, you could say. I got my grace from my father, where my brother got his strength from her. What about your mother?
You can see him kind of get a little sad and take a drink. He's like, she wasn't very strong.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I can't blame her. Sometimes it's hard to be strong if you're not in a position to. It happens.
It is not always about strength. Sometimes it is about determination and willingness to do things that you may not ordinarily do.
Certainly say that's true, but I'll tell you one thing, Jasmine. The world is very fucked up.
That we can agree with. And I will lift my flask and pretend to take a drink out of it, and then
give me a deception check, just
God. Deception? How about sleight of hand?
Oh, would it be deception or sleight of hand? Probably sleight of hand could work.
Okay, good, because I have a +2 in that one. Wish me luck, you guys. It's not bad. It's a 12. Rolled perfectly even.
Elsie, you seem pretty good at handling what's in your flask.
Would you like to take a swig?
He'll smell it first, and he's like, no, the stuff in my glass is better, but maybe if I'm feeling more adventurous.
Well, if you'd like to try the berries that it is made out of, you're more than welcome to, and I'll pull out one of the drunk berries, aka viper berries.
Give me a persuasion check.
That is a persuasion. I have a 0 on that, so that is a 13.
Yeah. Okay. He'll take one. I rolled shitty.
We're gonna get drunk.
Oh, okay. Oh my god. Was it from the Copper Sands?
Yes, a Fey realm close to there.
Really? Fey? I didn't realize the Fey went that far south.
If you know where to look, you can find Fey almost everywhere.
I've wondered with how beautiful you are if maybe you had a bit of magical ancestry. There is an elusive quality about you. Almost like you're not really real, but somehow, very... Sorry, I'm making a bit of a joke here.
So perhaps my mother should have named me Mirage instead of Jasmine, is what you're saying.
It would have been an equally pretty name to suit you. You definitely carry yourself and are different than most of the girls from around here and the ones from back home.
Oh, and where is home for you?
I lived on some remote craggy islands from here.
I must say, it's been rare since I've seen an island. Being surrounded by sand makes you treasure those moments and memories.
Oh, I do miss the sea. Being landlocked like this just isn't for me.
Then why are you here?
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh god!
But with advantage, because he didn't do too well in that thing.
The berry?
Mm-hmm.
So I rolled a nat 1 and a 15. So a 15.
Okay. Jasmine, sometimes I'm not sure. I thought I was looking for a purpose, but now all I have is dreams and bleak outlooks on what the world could be versus what I thought it would be, and regrets.
Sometimes you need to go back home in order to find where you're going.
Oh, home is just too full of bitter memories at this point.
I'm sure there's some heartbroken woman there for you.
No, And that's the problem. If she were heartbroken, that would have probably made it better. But she's not. She found someone else. She was able to start over, and I wasn't.
Well, I'm sure it was her loss then. Especially since you seem like a charming man.
It's probably your alcohol talking, but thank you.
Ooh, dude, my con's pretty okay. At that point, I just smile and pop a berry in my mouth.
Okay. Are you
Just
actually
one.
eating it? Okay, give me a con check.
Yeah, can I cheek it like a pill without it being awkward? So like
You
it'll
have to kinda-
slowly. So like pop it, but like try to like
if you
cheek
don't,
it and like
if you don't
slowly.
She does have disguise self up, which is covering her face and stuff.
I think you'd still see it go in, maybe, but
You would see it go in,
yeah.
but like
She could
I wonder if I
probably-
could like
You could try to hold it in your cheek.
Yeah. So like it'll slowly.
Mhm.
I slowly drink it versus all at
You'd have
once,
to wait
basically
and see
taking
if
more
you
shots.
accidentally break it with your mouth.
Yes,
Which is gonna
I'll
make
vote
you
for that
talk
one.
a little bit funny.
Dexterity.
It's gonna be Dex.
How about I
Mhm.
put it between my fingers and I use my tongue to roll the berry in my mouth? Would that be better and also seductive?
Give me a. I don't even know what kind of fucking check.
Performance.
Give me a performance check.
Oh God! That's an 8.
It just rolls out of her mouth.
It actually just rolls all the way back into your mouth and down your throat, and you choke on it.
That's like a nat 1. Just
Oh
saying.
my god.
It wasn't as sexy as what Una was trying
You
to
look
do.
Yeah, Hans and Franz is sitting over there like, what the fuck is going on over there?
Hey, Una's
But he
dumb.
sees her put the
very.
berry in her mouth, so he's like, he's now trying to focus a little bit more on what's going
Now,
on
did
there.
the berry
Is-
go in my mouth, or did it just break? Is that with an 8?
I think it would break because you rolled so
Okay.
bad.
I have a quick question. While they're breaking the bonds of what flirting is, do I notice anybody watching them?
Give me a perception check.
Do I need
Let's
to do a
make a
con save for the berry?
Ooh, 15.
Guys, it's only a +1. Wish me luck, you guys. That is a 10.
Una gets a little tipsy. Like it's not
Oh, that's
it's tipsy wouldn't be disadvantage on checks yet. You'd have to be drunk for that, right? Just a little buzzed.
Depending on how
just buzz,
difficult
just
it
buzzed.
is. Yeah.
It might affect difficulty. Okay, Hans and Franz, Andrew, you are scanning around and stuff, and one thing you noticed is this person is kind of like looking
Which
over
person?
occasionally. This person.
It's Para.
Does she look familiar at all to me?
No, but she is very unique looking. Let me what is she's really pale, like Una is, but doesn't have any freckles. And she has straight, long, white hair, which you've seen on other people before, but it's normally kind of like having unnatural colors like that looks very elf-like. You're like, is it white or is it like really light blonde? I can't tell. And kind of like occasionally when you see her turn her face, like she's dressed pretty nicely, kind of in grays and blues, and she has a very striking face, like very, very delicate, kind of like soft girly features, but like probably looks like in her mid-20s, but she has big eyes, like, but unlike Una's, which are brown, these ones look like they're gray, like.
But big like Una's. Shit.
Uh-oh. Looks like there might be some other people crashing the state. Will the party be able to escape with Ulin, or are things about to get messy? Find out next time on the Guardians of Fehal.